Everything went wrong fast. And the moment it happened, no one saw it coming. This chapter doesn't just escalate the Glacier dungeon arc. It tears open hidden agendas, exposes secret alliances, and reveals just how unprepared everyone truly is. Now the chapter begins with the Korean guilds and the Scavenger Guild gathering as they go over a brief with Jin Chol. But immediately, disaster. Electronics don't work inside the gates, meaning that the plane can't leave once it enters. They'll have to rely on a pre-programmed crash landing to land the plane. Now I don't know about you guys, but would you get on a plane you know you can't take home? While everyone else is stressed about survival, Thomas Andre is focused on one thing and one thing only: winning. He demands that the Scavenger Guild enter separately from the Korean guilds, as competitors, not allies. Jincho tries to negotiate, but Thomas is too stubborn. He even jokes that Suho got cold feet. Then Tielle steps in defending Suho, stating that Suho is off completing more raids. Thomas is immediately impressed by his politeness, loves him, and even tries to recruit him. To decide which guild or which team will enter first, Thomas flips a coin. Heads, the Scavenger Guild; tails, Korea. As he flips it and tosses it up in the air, everyone watches in suspense. Before we can find out, we shift to Tielle meeting Arsha and her crew of Monarch Ears, and things turn sinister fast. While discussing the upcoming raid, Arsha suggests something wild. She tells Tielle to become Suho's friend, earn his trust, and then betray him. But Tielle refuses, not because he's noble, but because he literally does not understand human friendship. Arsha reveals that Pia can create artificial gates. Although a bit unstable and not perfect, they work. Tielle immediately fixates on this, but why? Because a direct gate to Earth could bring his god here without facing Jinwoo. But because Arsha doesn't like the look that Tielle gives Pia, she immediately shuts him down and says it's impossible. But Tielle's silence says everything. After having their talk with Tielle, Pia collapses emotionally. His body is breaking down from making the gates, and he fears that they're being used, not only by Tielle, but also by the system. Now, initially, when we learned that they were the ones that actually created the gate to the Glacier dungeon, I had believed that it was Arsha, because in the light novel, she eventually becomes the Monarch of Voids. So this is right up her alley. But to find out that it was actually Pia, and that his body is actually breaking down from just creating one gate, it makes me believe that Pia could possibly die in the future and either get his ability taken away from him from either Tielle, or as a way to make up to Pia, if they are being used by the system, he will grant his ability to Arsha, and that is the way she's able to use her insects to create voids, just like in the light novel. However, despite Pia's reasonable concerns, Arsha immediately shuts him down. She scolds and lectures him, reminding him that they are where they are because of the system. Without it, they are nothing. After getting her point across, Arsha coddles and consoles the child. While holding Pia in her arms, Arsha smiles grimly as the next mission tells her to find the Monarch Heir of Frost. But now it's finally time for the raid. Hunters pack their gear and the plane is ready. Andre gives a rare moment of honesty, looking at the S-rank gate slowly descend down into a dungeon break, and looking at how everyone is tense as the dungeon break of this S-rank gate could mean the end of Korea. Andre realizes that in moments like these, in crises, people need heroes in these hard times. And as of listening from afar, Suho arrives just on cue. But Suho isn't the same person from 3 days ago. and Andre senses it immediately. Similar to Jinwoo, after completing his job class quest, Suho now carries with him a more colder and stoic demeanor. As Suho stares into the sky at the S-Ring gate, contemplating how it's different from every one of the gates he's completed so far, Jongin notices, and we get this phenomenal panel of the Korean hunters. Suho boards the plane with confidence, shadow items equipped, everyone is ready. A perfect high and momentum builds. But then, snow is everywhere. Fire. Metal twisted like paper. Suho lies alone in the wreckage. It wonders to himself, where did everything go wrong? What do you guys think caused the crash? Was it the sabotage? Were they attacked? What could have possibly happened from the moment they entered the gate to right now? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to like and subscribe so that you're immediately notified when I drop the next video. But what theory do you guys have for what's coming next? Should I break down the light novel version so that we can have something to compare off of? What would you guys like to see more of? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.